Welcome to Liverpool Center News, bringing you the latest updates, breaking news and local headlines from the heart of Liverpool. Liverpool transfer news as Alexander-Arnold and Darwin Nunez, replacements, found amid $54 million offer. Liverpool transfer news as the Reds have reportedly identified replacements for Trent Alexander-Arnold and Darwin Nunez, with a $54 million offer being touted for a Barcelona star. T's been an incredible start to life under Arne Slot at Liverpool, but the Reds face a huge couple of months as January approaches. With Arsenal and Manchester City to play before the turn of the year, Liverpool's title credentials are set for the ultimate test. Meanwhile, off the pitch, the futures of Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah are yet to be decided. The former of that trio has given some encouragement that he could extend his stay, although the Reds will need to get a move on, with all three able to negotiate pre-contract agreements with foreign clubs in January. Reports in Spain are now suggesting a replacement for one of those may have been identified. Here is the Liverpool.com verdict on the transfer gossip to emerge around the Reds today, including links with the Barcelona star as well as a potential replacement for Darwin Nunez. Liverpool is interested in Barcelona defender Jules Koundé, and is ready to put their money where their mouth is to lure the French international to Anfield, according to Spanish outlet Nacional. It's claimed that the Reds could make a formal offer of around $54 million, £42 million, €50 million, for the 25-year-old, who is touted as a replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona though has no intention of letting Koundé leave, with his contract running until 2027. Liverpool is among a host of clubs interested in Porto striker Samu Omorodion, according to Features. The 20-year-old has been catching the eye since making the move to Portugal from Atletico Madrid, having scored 7 goals in as many appearances this season. Paris Saint-Germain has also been linked with the Spain U21 international, while court offside suggests that Omorodion could be brought to Anfield as a replacement for Darwin Nunez. T's probably a bit early in the season to be discussing potential replacements for Nunez, but it does feel like a bit of a make-or-break campaign for the Uruguayan. It looks like he could get more opportunities after Diogo Jota's injury against Chelsea, and he needs to make the most of them. It's evident what's happening with Trent Alexander-Arnold, it's actually helping Liverpool man. In the second part of his latest column, John Aldridge assesses the displays of Trent Alexander-Arnold and Curtis Jones against Chelsea while looking ahead to Arsenal showdown. Sunday was further proof that those who think Trent Alexander-Arnold can't defend are talking nonsense. Trent had some major tests against Chelsea, with the Londoners having spent an awful lot of money on a succession of really good wingers. You can't deal with those without being able to defend. Trent did really well up against Jadon Sancho in the first half, while Sancho's replacement Pedro Neto is a real livewire who can go beyond any Premier League fullback. But because it is Trent, the one time it happened, people want to magnify it. Why not make more of a deal of all his good defensive moments against Chelsea? Both Trent and Andy Robertson had 1 or 2 moments in attack, but otherwise they didn't venture forward as much as they would have done under Jurgen Klopp. But defensively the pair, similar to Joe Gomez late on, were excellent. We aren't getting to see Trent push forward as much as he would probably like, but he has to balance that up with what the manager wants from him. It's also evident he is having his minutes managed by the Reds boss, and that's actually helping him. Meanwhile, I don't think Curtis Jones has ever had a better game for Liverpool. As with Trent, he looks like he is getting used to what the manager wants from him. And I hope this is the moment for him to kick on. I've been watching Curtis since he was 16 and I know what he can do. The finish for his goal against Chelsea was unbelievably good. He played in several positions under Klopp, but it looks like on Sunday he may have found his best role. It's another big week with Wednesday's Champions League trip to RB Leipzig followed by a big Premier League clash at Arsenal on Sunday. And Arne Slot is going to need every squad member. Injuries and illnesses are starting to bite a bit, and the sight of Diogo Jota being forced off against Chelsea is something both the player and team could do without. The injury looks like it could be a painful one in the ribs, and may take a little time to heal properly if it's serious. Darwin Nunez was a handful when he came on for Jota and will need to maintain that level if he is staying in the team for a short while. Virgil van Dijk signs, Arsenal and Man City boosts, dream end to 2024 for Liverpool. Liverpool is set for a crucial couple of months as it nears the end of 2024 top of the Premier League, and Virgil van Dijk has given the club some encouragement over his future. Few Liverpool fans could have envisaged just how good Arne Slot's first few months in charge would be. Sunday's 2-1 win over Chelsea saw the Reds make it 10 wins out of 11 in all competitions under their new head coach, and they sit pretty at the top of the table after 8 Premier League outings. As anyone will tell you though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We're still a long way off any silverware being handed out, although the next couple of months are set to be crucial for Liverpool as we approach the end of 2024, not just on the pitch, but off it. We at Liverpool.com have taken a look at what needs to happen for the Reds to make it a dream end to the year, and head into 2025 in the strongest possible position. Van Dijk signs news deal. Even amid Slot's superb start, there has been an unease that has been impossible to shake off thanks to the uncertainty around the futures of Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Mohamed Salah. The former's comments after the win over Chelsea then have come as something of a relief. "I can say obviously discussions are ongoing, but I don't know," Van Dijk said. "We will see what happens in the future. My very full focus is on Liverpool, wanting to win games that are ahead of me and nothing else. What the future will bring, I have no idea at the moment. I can only tell you that discussions have been started up and we will see." Of course, that's not a guarantee that he's signing a new deal by any means, but the fact that he's openly discussing the matter while others remain quiet is an encouraging sign. It's a no-brainer to tie down Van Dijk to a new contract. He remains Liverpool's best defender, and it's clear how much he relishes being captain of the club. Hopefully it won't be too long before we see him putting pen to paper.